Master Music Show. It's the Murder 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 Master Music Show. Hip hop is dead, but we don't resurrect it. You follow what mainstream says, but here it gets rejected. If you wearing tight jeans, don't expect to get respected. I'm from a time where wearing black was always on your checklist. From a time where faggots get checked if they reckless. From a time where if you got too much shine, we snatch your necklace. This real shit here, Illuminati, fuck the industry. We represent the street and they respect our street ministries. Hate no shorts and cut the middleman, literally. This hip-hop savior, our birth scenes like nativity. This a place where no one sells out for relevability, and the masses can get a chance to explore more creativity. You gotta be kidding me. If you call that hip-hop, niggas with high shades and fluorescent flip-flop. We killing Big Brother, cause we know he watch. You don't like what I'm doing, then you can suck mine. And you don't Murder Master Music Show. It's the Murder Master Music Show.
Let's bring our guest tonight. He's in the building right now. The one and only T-Rock. How you doing, T-Rock?
What's good? What's happening, man? Doing marvelous.
Man, that's what's up, man. We're glad to hear that. We just been bumping your music, man. We've been playing some of the tracks that you sent me, and just talking some real shit, man. Talking about the music industry and just the way things are in the world right now in general. But what's been going on with you lately, man? You were on a show, last year. It's been almost a year now. What's been going on since we talked to you last, bro?
Oh, man, just the grind, man. Just working these records, man. Record on top of record. You know, my last official solo album was the Untold Truth album. And that's what I came on the show talking about last time. So, yeah, that album has been doing real superb, man. You know, been doing some real decent numbers. The Play No Games movie soundtrack and the Untold Truth album both out. And I got the Kairos album about to drop, you know, and that's basically an album just in full dedication to the Lord and Savior, the Creator, you know what I'm saying? And just record on top of record, man. Just grinding, man. Just grinding.
Right, you sure be grinding. Motherfucker can't never say you don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
One of the best
motherfuckers get up with,
brother.
That's real talk, man. You know, yeah. You've kept a underground fan base. You know what I'm saying, for all these years. You know, and you know, how many people can do that? You know, everything you drop, you got these loyal fans, man. They're gonna go out and cop that. You know what I'm saying? How does that make you feel, knowing that all these years later, they still ride with you?
Oh, man, it's sincerely a blessing. I can't even front. It's sincerely a blessing when you just look at, you know, just the ups and downs of any career. But, you know, it's extremely tough to have a career in this line of work, you know, especially for this many years. And you got to realize, you know, when I first started, I was a teenager, you know. So, I mean, just to even be accepted, like you said, that long, you know, and that consistently is just a blessing in itself, you know. But you know, that's part of one of the main reasons I came to the show, you know what I'm saying, to let people know, okay, on top of the Untold Truth album, you know, I got the Kairos album that's about to come out. We got the 100 movie soundtrack. A whole lot of other releases, but you know, I got the new album that I'm working on now. Currently, that's far as secular music, Payback. That's gonna be my next album. My next album is gonna be called Payback. But just saying, the game has been lovely, man. I love this business, and it's nothing else I would have rather done all these years than to do this. But the Payback album, as far as T-Rock solo albums, is going to be the official last T-Rock album. After the Payback album, There won't be any more solo T-Rock albums. And mainly that's one of the main things I wanted to let people know. Yeah, so after the Payback album, the game has been lovely. Don't get me wrong. I'm not really going anywhere. You know, I'm gonna assume my role as CEO of Rock Solid Music, take more of a corporate position after the Payback album. But yeah, after Payback, no more T-Rock albums. It's been beautiful, man.
I respect, for one, I respect your career. You know that. We go back many, many years. But for two,
definitely.
You
well, you know that's part of.
Is it April Fool?
That's part of why I came to you. You know, whenever I drop a bombshell, I come to you.
But I had no idea you were going to
serious.
say it's the last one, man. You caught me off guard, man, on that shit. I think everybody listening too.
I'm serious.
You're going to be behind the desk now, is what you're saying.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm already behind the desk right now, you know, and
of course.
I've had Rock Solid Music for quite some time, but you know, it's one thing to be an artist, and it's another thing to be a full-time CEO. You know what I'm saying? And see, right now, I'm at a point in my career. It's like, what else is there to prove? You know, it's to the point, and see, like, with the new deal and new RIA regulations, you know what I'm saying? Let me explain why I'm doing what I'm doing. See, I talk to a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? It's getting to the point where it's one of those things where, like, okay, yeah, he's got another hot one. Some of my diehard fans can't even keep up. And then in the midst of them not being able to keep up, when you ask them, okay, because you know we got the Vivo thing going with the Universal thing, which is beautiful. You know, the Universal deal. I'll be honest with you, I'm making more money in my career right now than I've ever made in my entire career. It's that beautiful.
Congratulations, man. Salute.
But thank you, brother. Thank you. But on top of that, you know, I asked a lot of diehard fans, okay, what songs would you rather see videos for? And they want to see the classics. It's almost one of them things like, shit, I mean, you got a Prince, you got a Michael Jackson, and motherfuckers still want to hear Purple Rain. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers still want to hear Thriller. You know, and I don't knock that. It's a blessing. You understand? It's a blessing. So when I get fans come to me and they still want to see the classics, I decided what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to give them a lot of the classics. You're going to see a whole lot of videos. You know, you're going to see a whole lot of back catalog, greatest hits, the whole nine. I'm still going to be doing cameos. I'm still going to feature on whoever shit, you know what I'm saying, who willing to pay shows, the whole nine. So I don't even think people are going to even really miss it or even realize what's going on until it really happens, if that makes sense.
Right. You know what's kind of cool with you not focusing on making new T-Rock music is the fans might be able to get better access to you now when you only doing features and doing shows and like really pushing T-Rock and the Rock Solid as a brand. You know what I'm saying? Especially I know you got new artists and you got guys that you fuck with. So sometimes sitting back ain't a bad thing. This might be a good thing too, though, T. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and as far as artists, I'll be real with that. Yeah, definitely. And as far as artists, I'll be ugly real on that end. I had a lot of artists. I let the whole roster go for the most part, with the exception of a few cats. Everybody who on Rock Solid know who they are. You know, at the end of the day, no disrespect to anybody else, but everybody on Rock Solid know who's on Rock Solid. All those other cats, you know, peace be unto you. You know what I'm saying? Hakuna Matata, all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, motherfuckers know who they is. You know, motherfuckers know who they is. But, you know, and I'll be real with you. My position, again, it's not even I'll be ugly honest. It's not even about really pushing other artists when I say wearing a corporate hat, you know, because I'm still an artist too. So I'm still going to be pushing me because I'm going to be real with you.
And I'm gonna say this, and I don't mean this in a pompous way, but I'm wrapping circles around these motherfuckers. For real. These niggas can't out-rap me. These niggas can't outwork me. I don't know not one motherfucker that can, and I'm not looking for a motherfucker that can. But what I will say this, I'm going to make you love me, and y'all going to miss me. Like, for real.
I'm about to say, no, you ain't being pompous by saying that. That's what the game need. It need to be more motherfuckers that got the mentality of y'all, because ain't nothing wrong with saying you wrapping circles around these niggas. That will make motherfuckers step they shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should feel like you the greatest when you spitting shit. If you know you're spitting great shit. You know what I'm saying? So I salute you for what you just said, for real, because a lot of these motherfuckers ain't, you know, they don't even feel they self when they rhyming. They just waiting to see what the next motherfucker gonna say. You don't need a motherfucker to tell you great if you already know it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just
Exactly.
do that.
Exactly.
Nothing wrong with confidence.
I appreciate that, brother.
You know, for real.
And another thing, I'm gonna be real with you. Another one of the nails in the coffin was this. Okay, like I told you, we got the new deal with N-Grooves, right? So in the midst of getting this new deal, you know, I had to pretty much kind of claw back a lot of my back catalog, because my old distributor, basically, they didn't want to see me go, and you know, they made it a little tough for me to move around with, even though I owned the rights to all the music. You know, they buckled down and kind of took me through some shit, right? So at the end of the day, we getting all the catalog back together, right? So I'm talking to one of my business partners. This was a couple of days ago, like literally. So I'm talking to one of my business partners, you know, and I'm just thinking, you know, and we was talking, and you know, I was big on the record thing at first, you know, breaking the record, breaking Nina Simone's record about, you know, having the most albums out and all of that good shit. Well, my comrade, Mr. Ski, you know, he's big on this shit too, but I don't really think he was big on breaking the record like me. We just get out like that, you know what I'm saying? And I looked up one day, like, only motherfucker that's really holding a candle to me is my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? I looked up, he had like 50-something albums out. You know what I'm saying? And this is no disrespect to nobody, but there is no rapper working on that album. Nobody except me and him. So look, I sat back, I said, you know what, damn, Ski got the record. Well shit, if Ski got the record, that's good as me having the record. So I sat back like, you know what, fuck that record. So my business partner, he hit me up, he was like, so we got all the catalog redistributed, right? He was like, is there any albums that we missing? I said, well, I'm sure it is. I just can't think of them right now. I'm sure it's probably about 2 or 3, and I'll tell you tomorrow. Next day he called me. He said, Rock, we got like 15 albums that we have not re-released. Wow. We couldn't even keep up. So once we added those 15,
you don't even know how many albums you got. That's crazy.
You see what I'm saying? So once we got everything redistributed, I beat Ski's record. So not only did I bow down and say, okay, I'm gonna give it to my brother, it was already mine. So then I reconnected the dots. I said, okay, a lot of the fans, they want to hear the classics. Let's give them the classics. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, at the end of the day,
you're gonna be re-releasing this then, the classics.
Out of Vivo, because see, a lot of my catalog got re-released anyway. You know, that's why a lot of the albums that people want, they can't really find because getting them re-released through N-Grooves.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, we got a call on the line. 601. This is the homie Dez at Hellborn. How you doing, Dez?
Hey, what's good? Praise you, all right, man.
Real good, man. Real good.
What's up, Mac J? How you
doing? Still in shock from T-Rock's announcement.
Man? No doubt. What's up, T-Rock? How you doing, brother?
T-Rock, his call just dropped. I'm sure he's going to hit the line again. We were kind of losing him a little bit.
Listening, man.
But yeah, man, it was crazy. I knew when he said he had a big announcement, you know what I'm saying, was going to be big, but I had no idea that he was going to tell us he's just going to drop his last album. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
But we heard, hey, I'm gonna, when he calls back in, we got to grill him a little bit now. We got to grill him because in 1996, one of my favorite rappers, Mr. Todd Shaw, said the same thing with Getting It. You remember that, T-Rock? I know you do.
Yeah.
I
remember
what happened
vividly.
a year or two later. You know,
I remember vividly.
Yeah, I mean, is this? I mean, come on, man. You got to be telling me after a few years you're gonna be fiending to drop a new album.
Well, my thing is this.
Yeah,
I'm an artist, and there's no doubt in my mind it's what I was born to be. So I mean, I can't change what I am. So will I be recording? Probably more than ever. Is my vault thick right now? Hell yeah. You know, I mean, it's one of those things where until value can be brought back to the industry itself, and my fans can keep up, I'm not dropping shit. And I mean that in the most humble way as I can put it. You know, I'm not dropping any more records after Payback until the game is more integrity is brought back to the game, and people catch back up, and the fans, if they demand it enough, if they demand it enough, and they catch up and say, okay, we want another T-Rock record, I don't know what the future holds, but as of now, Payback is the last T-Rock record. It's gonna be the last official new T-Rock record. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the future holds. Who knows? Maybe I will come back like Too Short. But as of now, I'm done.
I respect that.
And
you're right on point too, because the game is really in a dire situation right now. It's in serious need of remodeling.
And I'll be honest, not to cut you off, but I'll be honest with you. When I sat back, when I watched E40 get this new, when I saw E40 get this new gold plaque, I knew it was overdue. Because when I look at my numbers, you know, man, I sold over 300,000 records independently, with no major push. And when you do numbers like that on that level, and you just really do the math, hell, I could have been win gold. So my one of my other goals is get these videos going. I'm gonna give y'all as much Vivo as y'all want, all the classics. I'm gonna give you all the classics, but it's time to bring a plaque home. And I don't think I could bring a plaque home confusing y'all, wrapping circles around y'all. You know, like until motherfuckers catch up and more integrity is brought to the game, more appreciation. I mean, I'm more popular than ever. I can't even fucking ride down the street. I can't even do cardio without motherfuckers taking pictures of me about the wreck and shit. So it ain't even about like what more is there, you know? Because I'm not a fame junkie. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
fuck the fame.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, So I love the business. You know what I'm saying? I love rapping. I love making music. I love mingling with fans. Real fans, not shit talking motherfuckers who grew up with you hating and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about real fans. You know what I'm saying? Organic following. Yeah, who are strictly all about the music. I love that shit. But all the other fuck shit I didn't even sign up for. It's just being real.
I 100% agree with you on that too, because it's the same thing with me. The circle gets so small, you know what I'm saying, and I can turn around and see everybody. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just crazy. It's to the point where you can't trust anybody. Everybody's motives, you don't know what their intentions are. You know what I'm saying? And then you find out that, whoa, this motherfucker for 5 or 6 years or however long you've known him has totally been a different person, a fucking a robot or something.
Yeah.
Somebody that don't even fucking, you know, appear to be who you thought they were. And it happens all the time, too. And, you know, when you're dealing with people like that on a constant basis, it wears and tears at anybody, you know.
Definitely. And look, and I'm glad you brought that up. For example, because I'm going to be real with you. And The only reason I'm bringing this up because I want motherfuckers to know, like I said, yeah, I'm sitting down and I'm going to wear my corporate hat, but it's not really about artists because I gave tons of artists chances. And not only did I give tons of artists chances, I started at home. They say a prophet is not accepted in his own home. You know, that's the old saying within itself. You know, not only a scripture. But I started from home. From day one, when I first got my first record deal, when I first got a chance I could put anybody on, from Conspiracy Theory all the way up to this album, up to this Payback album, I put everybody on who I knew. I started from the neighborhood. I gave integrity to voices that were voiceless. Meaning, I'm saying that to say this. If I put you on my record, you became a rapper. Motherfucker, you wasn't no real rapper until you was on a T-Rock record. And all them little niggas know it. All them little niggas know it. Again, no disrespect to nobody. So when you give integrity to voices and the gang of voices all gang up and turn on you, how do you think that make a motherfucker feel?
Oh, yeah. I know all too well, man.
Yeah, I put artists on.
People that weren't even worth jump-starting.
Yes, and then you add integrity to their name, and see, and then you sit back and look, and you realize, you sit back and you look and you realize if you hadn't added integrity to their name, they'd just be another hating motherfucker from your neighborhood, and nobody would even give a fuck about their voice. And I'm just saying that shit for real, for real.
Yeah,
and I'm sick of dealing with that when it comes to artists. You know, you'll have a motherfucker. You'll have a motherfucker that's been rapping with you from day one. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers know who they is. You'll put their record out, put them on every single record that you ever drop, put them up to bat, but they be so focused on competing with you, they can't even goddamn do their job in the industry because they want to show the world that they can outdo you. How the fuck does that work? And I'm tired of dealing with that type of shit.
And everybody ain't capable of it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I'm sick of that
people
shit.
They got to know to play their part. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look at the Bulls team, when they needed an assassin to come in and hit a three, they threw in Steve Kerr, or they threw in fucking Tony Kukoc. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a part to play, and these motherfuckers don't want to play their parts. It's just fucked up.
Old saying
Simple
is
as
too
that.
many cheating, not enough Indians, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And my whole gripe about this shit, and I'm gonna be real with you. Too many independent rappers suffering from this shit. Too many independent rappers is running around dissing each other. And they all local as a motherfucker. Take the war to them industry niggas. You want to bring the war to the nigga that put you on. Take the war to them industry niggas. Oh, I forgot. Y'all shut the fuck up and freeze when them niggas come around. I forgot. And them niggas know I ain't lying. Put some respect on it. You know what I'm talking about? Like, for real. It's too many motherfucking local ass rappers trying to diss other local rappers. Y'all fuck niggas bring that shit to the industry. Y'all niggas be talking all that shit on y'all motherfucking records about the industry this, about how y'all want to change the game, but y'all bitches bring the war to each other. I'm sick of that fuck shit. That's why them niggas can't blow up.
Yeah. They can help change the industry, like you said, if they bring the war to the motherfuckers. But instead they're playing that divide and conquer bullshit. That's why I've interviewed people in so many cities. You know what I'm saying? You rarely see unity. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people, why ain't my city ever got on the map? Because there ain't no fucking unity. You know what I'm saying? In a lot of places, everybody wants to be the one to get on, but they don't. You know.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. But somebody like yourself, I look at somebody like yourself, you know what I'm saying, as a boss who's put out so much product to the point that whoever is on your team needs to, you know what I'm saying, respect what you're doing and play their part. Like you said, you give somebody a chance to shine, an opportunity, which we've done at UGS for several people. You know what I'm saying? We've given many people opportunities to shine, and they don't turn back and show appreciation. That's just the way it is.
Exactly. And that's another thing. I'm gonna say this, and again, I don't mean this in no pompous way. I could stay gone for 5 to 10 years, and half the motherfuckers in the game right now, and I mean independent rappers. I ain't talking about motherfucking major motherfuckers. I'm talking about independent rappers who run around bumping they dick suckers, talking shit about how great they is. I could stay gone 5 to 10 years, and them bitches still won't hold a morsel to the shit that I done did, and they all know it. They run around this motherfucker popping all this shit about how they the future, but they don't put in no motherfucking work.
Yeah.
No.
And until I feel matched, Payback is my last album.
Right. Yeah.
I feel that,
And well,
T-Rock.
you know what's good though, T-Rock, like you said before, you got a catalog full of music. You got a vault. I know your vault's like the fucking mines of Minolta. Who knows what the hell you're gonna find in there? You probably got tons of albums that you ain't even fucking released in songs. So I mean, I'm sure we're good, for a while anyway. So, I respect what you're doing, man, and I feel it. Now that I know the reasoning behind it, at first I was like, nah, man, we need you right now. You know what I'm saying? But now that I know you're still going to be here, you're still going to be active, you're still going to be putting out product, even if it's stuff that you are re-releasing. Which, shout out to the homie Esham. He's re-releasing a lot of his old classics. You know what I'm saying? Remastering them and putting them back out there for the people. And
His don't die, Fred.
Definitely, yeah. Big shout out to Esham. Esham is a motherfucking legend off top.
No doubt. His don't die, man. The thing is, I feel T-Rock on what he's saying. It's like when you done broke your back to prove a point, man, and make your place and make your mark, and you feel like, you deep down inside, you did it, but at the same time, when overall you ain't getting the hat tip like you should, and it's other motherfuckers that don't deserve it at all, and they get their hat tip, it's like, towards them, you feel like, man, what the fuck I'm doing this for? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I still remember, man, years ago, I did an interview, for another one of my buddies out there in Atlanta, and he asked me before we went on air. He didn't ask me on air. He was like, T-Rock, and this was a couple of years back, just being real. He was like, T-Rock, he was like, you got so many albums. He was like, have you ever just thought about just pushing one of them? Because he was like, man, you sell records. He was like, have you ever thought about pushing one and maybe you go gold? Maybe you go platinum? And, at that time, I was telling him, like, that with being independent, the business isn't really set up like that. But again, with the new RIAA regulations, if artists just really do their research and their math, it's a whole different ball game. So now it's time to bring that plaque home.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I feel you, man. Karl Malone, you're trying to get a ring. Nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? You deserve a few, man. You deserve a few. So at the end of the day, you have to honor that, man. Let's bring another caller on the line. South Carolina, 803. What's cracking? Who is this?
Oh, this Chevy, man. What's up, Prez? What's up, Matt J, man? Calling, checking in, man. Hollering at the homie T-Rock, man.
What's good, man? Man, what's good, homie?
What's good, brother?
Chilling, man. Man, T-Rock, I got a question, man. Since you're saying you're going to re-release all the music, can you get the rights back, or do you own the rights to Rock Solid 420?
Well, Rock Solid 420, yeah, that's our 360 material, honestly. What I was actually gonna do with the Payback album, I was gonna re-record a lot of the shit, because I could just re-record all the shit, you know what I'm saying, with the new voice, you know what I'm saying, new beats. But we thought about it, if it ain't broke, don't fix it type thing. We didn't want to really just take away the integrity of what was already out, by doing what we thought would be a nice job, but the fans, might look at it as some cheesy shit. So I left that idea alone. But, with Rock Solid 420, I mean, it is what it is. And see, with this new album, it has such a Rock Solid 420 feel But it's like a futuristic Rock Solid 420. This Payback album, that's part of why I changed. Remember, at first, I was going to call it Rock Solid 17. I was going to call it 420 17. I knew it was time for a sequel, but then one day it hit me. You know, like, no, this ain't no sequel. It's Payback. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it just hit me one day. Matter of fact, I was watching, I'll tell you how it hit me. I was kicking with one of my best friends. We was smoking and shit, and we was watching this movie called 730. I don't know if y'all heard of that shit with the nigga that played Biggie and shit in that shit. Called 730. Well, shit, it's a part in the movie where dude just get fed up with everything that was going on. You know what I'm saying? His kid that got took. His baby mama was fucking around on him. You know what I'm saying? Had D-Stack took the child, and his job was fucking him over. And his comrade said, "Hey man, what's going on, man? Why you slip, man? Why you flip out, nigga? Why you couldn't wait on payday?" He said, "Nigga, fuck that, nigga. Payday today, motherfucker." And that's when it hit me. I said, my new album gonna be called Payback, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Hey, Rock, man, I got one more question, man. You gonna do a documentary?
Man, another one. Jesus, you gotta go out and get this album. Man, T-Rock, I'm telling you, hell of a show. When does the album drop? Because I want to make sure everybody goes out and picks this up.
Well, actually, I'm actually plotting on dropping it January 1st. So we riding this year out, you know what I'm saying, with the Kairos album, The Untold Truth. We got the 100 movie soundtrack, along with all the other artists we done dropped on Rock Solid Music. Scrooge OG album just came out, The Paper Cut. You got R1 solo album just came out. Redemption, Harass the Don. The Price of Success album just came out. So Payback will be the first of the year. We're going out with a bang like that there.
Wow. 2017.
And see, that's one thing I've never done. I've never dropped the album on New Year. So, yeah, we're going out with a bang. We're going to also do a first-timer.
Wow. That's
January 1st.
January 1st. Everybody go out and get that. I mean, it's huge news, you know what I'm saying? This is going to be the final T-Rock album, you know what I'm saying? But there's plenty of catalog to go back and get. Like you said, you got the record. You got 50 albums or some shit like that. Shout out to Mr. Ski, too. 50 plus.
Big shout out to Mr. Ski. We got Vendetta 3 coming out, too. So, like, you still will see T-Rock and Mr. Ski working together. So, it's so many dimensions of what I do. So, you know, we close the shop.
So we might see you do collab albums with people, or like you said, features and stuff. If someone wants to get at you for a feature, give them your email, your contact info again, T-Rock.
Oh yeah, if you want me featured on your record, email us rapwitht@gmail.com. Rapwitht. That's RAPWITHROCK. Rapwitht. Rapwitht@gmail.
Yeah. If you got an album coming out, you know what I'm saying, you want a feature that really, you know what I'm saying, stands out, get at this man right here. Man, thanks for coming on the show, and thanks for breaking the news here, man. We appreciate that, T-Rock. You know what I'm saying? You could have went to a lot of media outlets, you know what I'm saying, and you chose us, and, you know, we definitely salute you for that, man. Real talk.
Man, salute to you, brother. Like I said, every time throughout my whole career, you've been my go-to guy. You've been down, so I stay down with who down with me, man.
Right, and even though you usually always ask people when they come out with their new music, you know, to come back to the show, but you welcome anytime anyway, whether you got something new coming out or anything. You see something online, you got somebody on, call in, man, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I appreciate the love, brothers. Real talk.
Oh, yeah. Just because this is the last album coming up doesn't mean this ain't the last time T-Rock's going to be on the Murder Master Music Show. So those of you listening, look forward to more episodes with T-Rock on the Murder Master Music Show. Thank you, my brother. We're going to leave him here with Anyway, man. Why don't you let him know about this song as we exit out of here.